Hey there everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Lauren of Lauren Makes Plans, and today I am here to plan out the week of Monday, October 16th through Sunday, October 27th in my Erin Condren Hourly Life Planner. So this week I am using this kit from PlannerKate, which is MK-544. This one is from the September release. It's got like this really cute squirrel pattern situation on it here. I think it's like a woodland kind of theme kit. It's really cute. It's probably not my most favorite kit for October, but well, it's not from October, but that I ordered for the month of October, but I do still really like it. I like the purple and the flowers in here, and the squirrel is like really cute. So I do have the sampler sheet, the full boxes, the functional sheet, as well as the strip headers and the thin washi. So I'll go ahead and get started if I'll stop throwing these stickers around everywhere. So we'll start on the bottom, like usual. While we're, since we've been talking about it, because this kit is from the September release, we do have squared corners, not rounded corners on the washi strips, if anyone else is keeping track. But this kit is from September, and those were the ones that did have the non-rounded edges going on. Oh, I've got some like washi stuck to this here. So I really hope that all the rest of you are having a much better week so far than mine has gone. It has been like the last couple days have been crazy, like completely out of the norm for me. Currently that I'm filming on is Thursday. We had several things happening this week. So Tuesday and Wednesday were ridiculous. So a lot of these things I remembered or got added in later after I finished the plan with me. So I had a chiropractor appointment at 1:30. Kennedy had her 7-year well check on Tuesday at 3:40. And then there was the PTA meeting at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. So Kennedy doesn't get out of school until 2:55 to go to make it to her doctor's appointment by 3:40. So normally I would have gotten to school and like signed her out at like, I don't know, 2:30 to be able to make the drive, because her doctor's office is in Chapel Hill and we live about 35-40 minutes from Chapel Hill. So she gets out of school at 2:55. Her appointment starts at 3:40. Obviously that is like exactly the right amount of time if we like go straight there and have no stops and just like book it as fast as we can. And that is even like right at the start time of the appointment, not even the 15 minutes early that you're supposed to be for appointments. I'm always 15 minutes early for appointments. Like, it's just part of being a planner. So normally I would just have like checked her out of school at like 2:30 to have time for us to get all the way to Chapel Hill in time. But I had forgotten about the chiropractor appointment that I had until that morning. And it's at 1:30, and it's basically halfway to Chapel Hill that my appointment is. It still takes like 25-30 minutes to get to my chiropractor's office. And I didn't realize it until like the day of, that all of these things, their times were so close together. I couldn't really, like, it was not in the 24-hour window to be able to reschedule my chiropractor appointment, and it was an appointment that I had already rescheduled. I don't know what I was thinking when I rescheduled it. I guess I didn't check my dates and times and all that well enough. I don't really know what happened. But basically, I left my house and got to my chiropractor appointment, and I was actually, for some reason, I was late to that appointment. I don't know what was going on with me on Tuesday, but I was like running behind for my chiropractor appointment. And I got done with that right around 2 o'clock. So then I had to like rush the 30 minutes back to Kennedy's school, which is about a mile from my house. So like basically had to go all the way back home no, that's not what all happened either. So I got out of the chiropractor about 2 and was like, okay, I'm gonna rush straight back home and be able to get her from school about 2:30 and turn around and head straight back over here towards Chapel Hill. Except that the low fuel light was on in my car and me and the boys had not eaten lunch. So I had to stop and get gas and go through the McDonald's drive-thru for my hungry boys. It was just, so by the time I got back to the school, it was about 2:45. And for me to pull up to the front of the school, park, get out, go in, sign her out, wait for her to come to the front of the office, get back in the car and leave, and go through all the people already sitting and waiting in the car rider line, it would have been the same time as if I would have just waited for school to get out to pick her up anyways. So I didn't get back in time to sign her out early. I just had to sit in the car rider line because I got back to the car rider line about 2:45. I just had to sit there and wait for 10 minutes until school got out to get her, because it didn't make sense for me to sign her out at that point in time. I didn't make it back in time. So she gets in the car right around 3, and then we have to like book it back to Chapel Hill to get there by like 3:40, 3:45-ish, which I technically should have had time to do. I only live about 40 minutes from Chapel Hill, so we should have gotten there like right on time, right at 3:40. No, that's not what happened. I was so stressed out trying to get there on time, but also get there on time safely with my children in the car and not majorly break any laws of the road all at the same time, which was very easy to do because everything that could have happened to slow me down from my house to Chapel Hill basically happened. It was insane. Every slow car that I could have gotten behind, I got behind. Went through like 3 different construction zones that have not been there in the last 2 weeks. They're new construction zones, but went through like 3 construction zones. There was a cop with someone pulled over right at the beginning of the construction zone, so it was like a whole weird slow traffic situation. There was a school bus that was stopping, letting kids off on the highway, so like traffic completely stopped for that. I got caught at every red light, every single red light between my house and the doctor's office. Like everything possibly that could have slowed me down absolutely did. It was ridiculous. So doctor's offices will give you a 15-minute grace period to be late for your appointment. As long as you're there within 15 minutes of when your appointment is supposed to start, they will usually see you. So if her appointment was at 3:40, if I was there by 3:55, they would still see her. So I was like, okay, I just got to make it by 3:55. I already knew like where I was going. I didn't need my GPS on, but I had it on anyways, just so I could see like what my ETA was going to be. I called the doctor's office and told them, like, the traffic and everything has been insane. I am doing my very best to get there. I'm working to be there, but I'm going to be late. And they were like, as long as you're here within that 15-minute grace period, it'll be fine. It's like, okay. Well, I told her, I said, my GPS is saying that I will be there, like, in the parking lot at 3:55. Like, that's what time it's saying I'm get there. She said, well, get here safely and we'll see what we can do. It's like, okay. I had this feeling that they probably were not going to see us, but I was really hoping that they would because of how much effort I was putting into it and how far away I live. I did not want to have driven all the way over there for no reason. So doing the best I can, told them I was going to be there right at 3:55. Get there, pull in the parking lot. I am parked in a parking space at 3:55. The office is on the second floor. So I like get all my kids out of the car and take off as fast as I can, go into the second floor. I get upstairs to the second floor to the receptionist check-in at 3:57. 17 minutes late. 17. 2 minutes past the grace period. And I said, hey, I'm here with Kennedy for her appointment. And they were like, okay, well, I'm not sure they'll be able to see her, but we will let the doctor know you're here and we will see what they say. And I was like, okay. So I have to sit with my tired and whiny children at basically 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the waiting room for like 10 minutes before the doctor or before the receptionist calls me back up to the desk and says, hey, the doctor says you need to reschedule your appointment. I was like, of course they did. Of course they did. Just sure. Of course, that's what was going to happen. I was so frustrated. So her appointment is rescheduled and you know, it'll be fine. It was an incredibly frustrating afternoon, and I do completely understand, before anybody comes for me in the comments, I do completely understand that I was late. I was outside of the 15-minute grace period. I get that. They completely had the right to tell me that they could not see me. But with 3 kids in that office, living as far away as I did, knowing the kind of day that I had, like, the circumstances were really out of my control. I could not do anything about the traffic. And some people would say, well, you should plan better for the traffic. I literally could not have done anything to get there any earlier because I did not get out of my other appointment and get back in time. It was a mess. I couldn't do anything about it. It was ridiculous. I do completely understand that they did have the right to tell me to reschedule the appointment, and I did, and it will be fine. But it was just extremely frustrating in that moment to know what kind of effort I had put in to it, for them just to be like, yeah, sorry, come back another day. So that was Thursday. It was exhausting and beyond frustrating, to the point that I got home. Casey was not home from work yet, and I was just like, forget it. I'm not taking all these kids into the PTA meeting, and I didn't even go. And it was what it was. This is so cute. I actually like this way more than I thought I would on the page. I really like the little squirrel and the foxes. As far as Wednesday goes, because it was also insane, it was Kennedy's birthday. I'm looking at the 16th. All right, so Kennedy has no school, but Judson has school on the 16th. So let me see how I can do that here. Let's see, let's put preschool on the flags this week, I think. And then I can put Kennedy's no school on this little purple one here. Wednesday was also really crazy. It was Kennedy's birthday, and I always like lay out all of their clothes and get their lunches and their snacks and all of that stuff packed the night before. So that way I have less stress in the mornings. And for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking, but I got all Kennedy stuff ready. I didn't get anything ready for Judson, I guess because I was thinking about her birthday. So I got all of Judson's or Kennedy's stuff out and got her ready. So I was like, okay, we're good to go for in the morning. For some reason on Wednesday, my alarm did not go off. And I don't know why it didn't go off, but it didn't. I woke up at 7:30 on Wednesday morning when my mom called, hoping to catch Kennedy before she got to school to tell her happy birthday. But usually Casey and Kennedy are already gone. He takes her to school in the mornings on his way out to work, drops her off at school at 7:30 in time for her to get there when the doors open and to have breakfast at school. So normally they're already gone, but we woke up at 7:30 when my mom called. So everybody was late that morning. Casey was late for work. Kennedy she wasn't late for school, but she did miss breakfast. And at school, but that was fine. But I went ahead and got up and was like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do my morning routine. I'm going to do my Bible study, all that stuff. It'll be great. I'm gonna recover from the terrible afternoon yesterday and have a much better day today. So I was sitting in there, the boys were sleeping in, it was good. Judson got up and started playing a little bit, completely fine. And then about 5 minutes till 9, Judson comes in the kitchen where I was sitting doing my Bible study, and Judson was like, Mama, is it almost time for us to go? And I was like, where are we supposed to be going, Judson? We're not going anywhere. He said, for me to go to school. And I was like, oh my gosh, today is Wednesday. You have school. And he goes for half days. His school starts at 9 o'clock. It was 5 minutes till 9. We live 15 minutes from his school. Nobody was ready. So that was a whole thing. So I had to rush and get everybody ready for school. And then get Judson ready for school, get all of us ready to take him to school, because I have to be presentable to walk him into school because he is now so late that he will not be able to get to the car rider line. So he gets to school about 9:30, and as we're walking in, I see his class over by the fire truck and the police officers and realize that it's Community Helpers Week. It was fire truck day. His class is already out there. He's missed part of it, and he is very upset with me. He said, Mama, why did you forget that today I had school? Because it's fire truck day. But he did make it in time to see the fire trucks and the police cars. He was there for most of it, and he did get his picture made with the fire truck. So that was my insane couple of days. I don't know what happened to my brain during that time period, but I basically lost my mind for a good solid 24 hours. So there's that. And now we're almost halfway done planning this week. All right, so all of these things on Monday: preschool, no school for Kennedy, meal plan bank, groceries, softball, speech therapy, church, just in case you wanted to catch up a little bit on what we had going on. So on Wednesday, I do have to do the fuel up shopping. Maybe we'll put it on one of these decorative ones. Yeah, this one looks good. So we'll do the fuel up shopping. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's something Tuesday evening, but maybe there's not. And then Thursday, Kennedy's class has a field trip, which I have signed up to go with them on to like chaperone. So I'll have the field trip day. And then Thursday will also be a college and career night. So that's going to be a busy day. So then we'll probably have to have like house cleaning as soon as we get back from the field trip. And then Friday we'll have preschool, as long as I don't forget to take him to school again. My aunt actually sent me a TikTok yesterday of a woman that was running late taking her kid to school, and then the school called her immediately after she dropped her kid off, and she was thinking what in the world could have happened in that short period of time, and she realized that she took her kid to school with no pants. So at least he did have pants on. He was just really late. All right, that's a softball game, and this is a softball game. Let's see, I guess we'll just go ahead and do it on another one of these. And then we are having another free yard sale at our church on this Saturday. All right, and then the normal events for Sunday. Actually, I don't want to use this orange one. I'm gonna use these over here. I don't feel like I use these like dashed labels quite enough. All right. I think that might be it as far as like main events. So I probably will have to, let me think. This is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to probably do my filming for the week on Friday because of the field trip on Thursday. And then we'll have fuel up shopping on Wednesday. Have this appointment on Tuesday. So I feel like Tuesday usually ends up being like my laundry day. So we'll put it like Tuesday afternoon. I think that looks about right. The sticker's crooked. All right, so now go ahead and grab off of this sheet. So this is no school. The little backpack always kind of gets in the way of preschool, but I always like, it's kind of my fault because I always put that sticker up a little too close. I can scoot it down. And that's for Kennedy. We'll have a meal plan, the bank, the groceries. And then a softball game. I can't tell if that's crooked or not. I think it's okay. A video. Judson has speech therapy. He's starting speech therapy once a week. And this, like, he already went for his evaluation appointment to see how much he needed. And this is his first, like, actual appointment for his once a week. Church, school field trip, clean house. Payday, that's the one I'm looking for. And then I always forget to put in something for editing, and I don't know why I always forget to do that. I actually have a really fun video for Friday, I think, I'm waiting on something to arrive to do a video of, but it should I think it's supposed to actually arrive tomorrow, which is this Friday. So it should be here in plenty of time for me to do a video for it to go up on Friday. Pretty excited about that, so to keep a lookout for that coming. All right, let's start with the scripts, stickers. Oh, wait, I did this for editing and forgot to put the little computer in. All right, for the script stickers, let's start with the meal plans. And then we'll get the preschool stickers. So that is almost out of frame. Sorry. See what I can do with this binder a little better. I don't know. All right, and then we'll need an edit and a film. I actually need a couple of edit stickers. And then I think that is mostly it for the script stickers. All right, so we'll move on to icons. Go ahead and grab the little film one while I'm right here at them. Let's see, let's do the orange one. And then we'll get another little computer for editing. Then play buttons. Softball. I'm gonna grab one of these for the yard sale at church. Piggy bank. Fork and knife. I'm looking for, let's do the backpacks. Actually, I don't want to use the orange backpacks up top though, because they're on an orange sticker. So maybe I'll just do the black and white ones. All right, and then I'm looking for the buggies. I can't ever find the buggies. There they are. For the fuel up bags. And then I need the church stickers. I really need to go back and put one of my little struggle bus stickers on like Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday morning for this week, because that's pretty accurate. It was like the struggle bus, I feel like, is an understatement. Okay, so this is the field trip. Let's see, I wish I kind of had just a school bus, not the struggle bus, but just like a little school bus icon. That would be really cute for a field trip. Maybe I'll do the apple. Would be cute. And because I will be on the field trip on Thursday, I'm pretty sure Casey is going to be home to watch the kids while watch the boys while I'm at the field trip with Kennedy. So he will be in charge of dropping off the Fuel Up bags this week instead of me, which will be nice. And this one and that one. All right, I think that's it for stickers. So now I will be filling all this in with my pen, which I'm still loving this Cultivate What Matters 0.5 gel ink pen that is available now on their website. So there is that. As far as to-dos this week, I do have to remember to order my November kits from PlannerKate. Because I was looking, and next week's Plan With Me will be the last one in the October section. And that is just, I can't even process that. So I have to order my November kits. I think that's all that I can think of right now for the to-do list, though. So then I'm gonna do Judson's inhalers and allergy medicine. And then my power sheets again. And there we have it. I really like how this kit turned out, even though it wasn't my favorite looking at it on the sheets. It turned out really cute on paper. I really like how it turned out. So as usual, if you're interested in anything you saw in this video, you can check out the description box below. I have several different links. I also have some affiliate links as well as coupon codes available down there, so make sure you check those out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know when I post new videos on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching.